So it's no secret that I'm quite a big Borderlands fan, and guys, we are actually 2 days away from the release of Borderlands 4, and so I thought to commemorate this exciting time while waiting for Borderlands 4 to come out, I'm going to try and take out a raid boss every single day until Borderlands 4 releases. So let's get into it. And here we are back with the wheel of our remaining raid bosses. Let's give it a spin to see who we will be fighting today, and today it is going to be E.O.S. So it is time to load up Borderlands the pre-sequel and get this kill underway. And here we are inside of Borderlands the pre-sequel, and man, it feels like a hot minute since I was here on the pre-sequel. I think today we are going to be using... Who should we use to take out E.O.S? Let's go for Jack the Doppelganger. We are in UVHM level 70. Let's load in with our Jack. Did I use Jack to kill Irajira last time? Was that really the last time we were playing this game? Oh no, I think I might have done an Invincible Sentinel kill in between. Regardless, none of that is of any interest to us because we need to head over to... Man, where do I need to head over to? Is it the next? No, it's not. Is it no, it's not subconscious. I actually cannot remember where we even fight E.O.S. Oh, it is. No, it's from deck 13 and a half, and then you need to go to like deck 13 and a half again, isn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a load point we go to get back through. I want to say... No! Oh my god, you don't. You can only get out this way. You actually do have to run through the subconscious to get to E.O.S. I forgot, man. Holy moly. Yeah, so we actually do need to be in the subconscious, and we actually need to run our way all the way through this area to get back to E.O.S. Man, okay. Well, since we're here, why not have a chat about some Borderlands 4 stuff? Man, it was literally 2 days away. Well, for me... Whoa, there's a Lilith in that bubble. What the heck? It is 2 days away, for me at the very least. For me, I am over in the UK, and Borderlands 4 releases on Thursday at 5 PM, which is incredibly exciting. I don't know what it is for you guys, but the Gearbox did release kind of like a big world map to let you know what the release times are for each of the different regions. I got pretty lucky being able to play the game on Thursday, so very excited there. I will actually be live streaming a very large portion of my Borderlands 4 gameplay, you know, trying to experience it with you guys. I think it's going to be super fun. Of course, doing all the builds as we're going to go through it. You know, I'm going to be doing all the build crafting, finding as many legendary weapons as we possibly can, all the story missions, pretty much trying to do a 100% playthrough, so that should be absolutely awesome. And like I say, I will be trying to stream absolutely as much of it as I possibly can with you guys. I do plan on playing a lot of it with my brother, so I'm going to be doing a lot of kind of co-op gameplay. So if any of you guys are interested in how the co-op is going to function in Borderlands 4 and whether it's, you know, worth the hype, because I think a lot of streamers are probably going to play solo, as is, you know, normal. I find a lot of streamers will want to be playing solo to have their kind of solo picks, but yeah, I do plan on playing co-op for a decent chunk of it at least, and that should hopefully give any of you guys that are kind of on the verge of whether to buy it and play it with your friends or whether you think you might want to play it solo or something, hopefully my kind of introduction into it as a co-op player will give you a more informed decision as to whether well, A, you might not have bought the game yet, but B, if you have bought the game and you're playing it solo, maybe it might sway you to actually play some co-op, because I don't know, for me, Borderlands, first and foremost, has always been a co-op game. I absolutely love the franchise. I have always played it with my brother. Literally every single Borderlands release I've played with my brother co-op, and it's been amazing every single time. Even though when Borderlands 3 came out, we were literally playing it on, I think it was like an old Xbox One, and we could barely scrape like 20 frames a second when playing it co-op on day one. It was horrendous. The actual kind of balance and performance of that game, not the balance, the performance of the game was so damn terrible. And even still, we enjoyed our time playing with it just because, I don't know, Borderlands is such an amazing game, man. Also, look at this. Ooh, creepy. It's weird. I love this area, man. This area of Claptrap Subconscious where it kind of throws all proportions out of whack is really cool. But yeah, we're going to be streaming. We're going to be making loads of videos. It's going to be awesome. I did just very recently release a Vault Hunter kind of, not necessarily a guide, but just maybe a little bit of an informed look at every single one of the Vault Hunters, just in case you guys still aren't sure who you want to play. Maybe go ahead and check that video out, and it might sway you either towards one character or another. Personally, I think I'm going to be playing Amon. For me, he is looking to be an absolute badass, and I cannot wait. But I will say that Harlow for me has been a very close second, and will probably be my second character that I play. Well, wow, Resolute Glitch, you need to not do that, dude. There we go. Bang, back up we go. And here we are. This is over to the Cortex. We basically ran our way through this entire area. Nearly there. And bang, here we go. Right, the Cortex. We can fight E.O.S. E.O.S is the final boss inside of the Borderlands, the pre-sequel Claptrap's DLC. Personally, I'm a massive fan of this DLC. I think it's an awesome DLC. I think it gives a lot of interesting kind of lore implications and stuff like that to do with Claptrap and Handsome Jack as well, of course. And yeah, I'm disappointed that we didn't get any more DLC for the pre-sequel, because that was really the only thing the pre-sequel needed. Is it needed more end-game stuff to do, and another DLC would have really helped along that front. Regardless, we have E.O.S today, and while technically he doesn't have the invincible in his tagline, this guy, if you've ever fought him, has an absolutely absurd amount of HP and is very, very difficult to kill indeed, with all of his kind of rockets that he spams you and everything. So I'm going into this having not fought this guy for a very long time, so I'm hoping I don't make a complete fool of myself. Regardless, we are playing Jack the Doppelganger here today. For our weapons, I have some of the glitch weapons here. I have a shock Polaris beam. I also have a ice comet beam as well. Moonface. We got a practicable thinking here, which is a great Hyperion shotgun. The bulwark, which is going to give us all of that laser damage bonuses, also laser absorb chance. Probably the best shield in the entire game, if I'm honest, the prismatic bulwark. We have our celestial doppelganger class mod, giving us base crit hit damage and elemental effect damage, and also buffing a variety of great skills for us. A quasar, a eddy, which is going to give us some shield capacity, laser damage, air control, and slam damage. The Eddy is a pretty cool class mod. Occasionally, it's going to perform repairs on our shield and life support systems. Essentially, going to give us some healing and shield recharge rate just randomly. And whenever we get a kill, there's a chance for it to drop a little like care package thing as well. Pretty cool Oz kit, and I am definitely a big fan of the Eddy. I do have a few other weapons that I might dip into, sort of like this glitch scav launcher might be very good. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be using to fight E.O.S, but I do have a bunch of glitch weapons in my inventory, so hopefully some of those will make short work of E.O.S. Well, probably not short work, because this guy is an absolute beast. We'll get to that anyway. As for our skill tree, we have in the green tree, the hero of this story, we have our expendable assets given our Digijack duration. Now, if you have never played the pre-sequel, Expendable Assets is kind of the predecessor to Zane's clone. It's a really cool action skill tree, spawning these Digijacks all the time, which are going to help absorb damage and also deal a lot of damage as well. And with the best foot forward, this is going to help them stay alive whenever we get a kill, so it gives them a little bit extra duration. We also have grenade damage up and magazine size up, and this is going to increase further and further the less grenades we have. With the Jack's cache ability, this is pretty much going to give us an infinite amount of grenades. Whenever we are killing an enemy or our Digijack kills an enemy, we're going to get a stack, and at 4 stacks we can basically throw a grenade for free. So this essentially will allow us to have infinite grenades, providing we are still getting the kills, of course. Now, for our blue tree, we are spec'd all the way down to the bottom here for the greater good. We have a damage bonus for enemies who are below 40% health. We have increased damage per stack every time one of our Digijacks die, and our Digijacks are going to die a lot, and they are going to also respawn a lot. That is kind of part of his action skill. They will die a lot, and they will also kind of respawn a lot as we continue through. So getting this stacked up to 100% actually isn't that difficult. Very, very good skill Collaborate is. Synergy, giving us bonus gun damage and crit damage on kill skill. Teamwork, if an ally enters fight for your life or Digijack dies, we regenerate health. Of course, like I mentioned before, we have our Digijacks dying constantly over and over again, so we're going to be constantly getting some of this health regeneration. We have winning, which is a kill skill, giving us bonus movement speed and shield recharge rate. Accountability, meaning that basically when our Digijack is taking damage, we're going to be gaining stacks of fire rate and reload speed, maxing out at 50 stacks, which is fantastic. Optimism, whenever our Digijack dies, they set off an explosion. Now, we don't really care about this explosive damage, but what this does do is it means the next Digijack that spawns has less health, which, like I say, is very important because we actually do want our Digijack to be dying a lot to be able to get all of our kill skills and all of that sort of stuff as well. Kill skill with Believe, which gives us increased gun damage, fire rate, and reload speed for a short duration. Potential, whenever our Digijack dies, he spawns a Shock Nova. And also, the main thing, allowing us to use our action skill while in Fight for Your Life. And Leadership. This is the absolute core skill to this entire build, and basically means whenever a Digijack dies, it is going to count as if we had killed an enemy. Now, this means every single one of these kill skills that procs, these are all going to proc for us whenever one of our Digijacks dies, which is, like we mentioned before, very, very frequently. So we're going to consistently be getting all of these kind of bonus gun damages here, movement speeds here, all this weapon damage and fire rate here, every single time one of our Digijacks dies. Also, we will be able to get a 3-second wind whenever we go into a fight for your life. This can only be granted once per action skill activation, but can be a very handy skill to get us out of trouble. As for the red tree, we have increased weapon swap speed here. This doesn't really matter. We don't need the fire rate bonus, and we're not going to be swapping weapons that often, so we skip out on that one. Throwing a grenade has a chance to reload all of our weapons, a 90% chance, and as mentioned before on the left-hand skill tree, we have infinite grenades with Jack's Cash, so we are going to be able to reload our weapon pretty much as and when we want for free. Money is power, meaning that every time we get a bit of money, it's going to grant us an ever-increasing gun damage up to 999 stacks. Now, I haven't pre-stacked this. There has been no pre-stacking going on, but you can pre-stack this up to like a ridiculous amount of damage, which can make some of the bossing in this game insanely easy. I haven't pre-stacked, but we'll probably be gathering a little bit of money as we do this fight anyway, so cool skill to have. Company Man, giving us increased accuracy with Hyperion weapons equipped, and crit damage when Hyperion weapons are equipped as well. So because we have like our Hyperion shield, we have our Hyperion Doppelganger class mod, the Eddie is Hyperion, the Quasar is Hyperion. We also do have a couple guns that are Hyperion, like the Practicable Thinking. This is going to give all of our weapons that bonus accuracy and crit damage per item equipped. It doesn't even necessarily have to be the weapon. So all of our, like I say, class mods and grenades and stuff, those are giving us the bonuses as well. This kill skill here, giving us free ammo chances for our guns to not consume ammo. Amazing. Because, of course, with this skill down here, we're getting all the kill skills whenever our Digijacks are dying, so we have this free ammo chance. Also gives you a 20% chance for free rockets, which is pretty good, but you still end up using a lot of rock ammo, regardless, an absolute great skill. And then, sponsored by, basically giving us just a variety of great bonuses whenever we have a different weapon equipped. So, very good capstone skill here today. Now, that's a build out of the way. It did take me a little bit longer to explain because there are a lot of intricacies in Jack's skill build, and I wanted to properly explain them to you guys. So there's the overview of the build. If you fancy copying it down, this is a great end game Jack build. Regardless, maybe I'm just taking so long to explain that because I don't want to go in and get my butt kicked by E.O.S, but I think it's time we head into the Cortex and see if we can't take this big old claptrap unit down. Alright, Eclipse, let's see what you got for me. Oh god, look at him. He's so menacing, dude. Alright, man. Let's pop our Digijacks down, and let's see if we can't start dealing damage to this guy. It has been a long time since I fought Eclipse, man. I'm definitely going to need a shock weapon on and just try and take his shields out as much as we can. You can see all at the bottom, these yellow skills. Those are all of our kill skills getting done there, as every single one of our Digijacks is going to die over and over again. I'm going to try and stay up in the air as much as I possibly can, get that free grenade so we don't have to reload, and also we're getting that free consumption of, you know, ammo, so we're not having to use our ammo as much. So, yeah. I'm going to jump around and just laser beam his shields down as much as possible. Now, I could actually, do you know what? I might actually do a reload to try and get one of the glitches to happen for this weapon. Because if you can get a glitch to happen, there's like a random chance every time you reload for a glitch to happen. They can be super, super strong. So here you go. See, we've got this red glitch. This is a damage glitch. And now, because we have our grenades and we can throw those to reload our weapon, we can actually keep our weapon, you know, fully in this damage mode state, because we don't have to ever reload it, and these glitches will stay until you reload your weapon. So you can see there's an absolutely insane synergy with the glitch weapons and Handsome Jack here, meaning that we can actually, like I say, almost keep infinitely in this damage mode. It is going to consume way more ammo, but for the amount of damage it deals, it is generally worth it here. Going to try and keep laser beaming him as much as possible, staying up in the air, and yeah, not getting taken out. And there is a lot going on in this arena. You can see all of our Jack kill skills are always going off as well, but we are also getting that increased duration for our expendable assets. Oh god, I accidentally reloaded. Probably going to back up a minute. Expendable assets are about to run out, so I'm just going to try and play a little bit carefully, because this is the dangerous time. With expendable assets up, we have got a pretty good chance at living. Well, these missiles are going to come towards us. Not great. Yeah, see, as soon as our action skill goes down, this boss fight does become very, very difficult indeed. And that is going to be the biggest kind of scary thing with us at the minute. Spam some moon faces at him. Oh god, the amount I remember him screaming targeting routine initiated. Yeah, dude, yeah, I get it, man. And kill these guys. Luckily, there are pretty much always second wins available, but you can see it does get a little bit ridiculous fighting E.O.S. There we go. Got our action skill here, so this should help us survive much easier. You see how much harder it is as soon as we lose our expendable assets, how hard it is to actually stay alive when his sole focus is on us. I'm going to try and get some reloads in to try and get a glitch to happen. There we go, we got another glitch to happen there. This was a different one than last time, but any glitch is good for me. So let's see if we can't just keep on chunking him down as much as we possibly can. Come on, Eclipse. There we go, Eclipse taken out. Very nice. And that's just half of it, boys, because as soon as Eclipse is down, he's going to teleport up into the sky, and we're going to have to fight E.O.S. Oof. I would say maybe Eclipse is almost like the harder of the two, but E.O.S is certainly difficult as well. Damn it, our laser's not actually going to reach him here. Okay, I'm going to have to switch off our laser for a different style weapon, because the laser beam isn't going to reach him from all the way over here. So maybe I'll put on something like a... Put on a splitter one, maybe. Also, we're kind of running out of ammo, so I might put on something... Maybe I'll put on like an anarchist as well, just to try and have a little bit more ammo. Here he is, E.O.S. Also resisting shock. I should probably have a shock weapon on, shouldn't I? There we go. Maybe use a shock railgun, hopefully to help take his shields off a little bit. Probably try and take his turrets out as well. There we go. Good damage on his turrets. As for what I'm actually doing right now, I'm just trying to jump around and just trying to stay kind of... Oh god, we're running out of ammo for that. That's not good. Yeah, maybe I'll try and put a corrosive weapon on, because ice isn't the best against these turrets either. Yeah, maybe I'll try and put a corrosive weapon on. We've kind of run out of ammo for our... laser weapons, which isn't great. There we go, that shock's doing much better damage. Unfortunately, we've just run out of expendable assets, which is terrifying. So I'm actually just going to try and stay out the way. Keep one of these guys alive for a second wind, because we do not want to die here without a second wind. And E.O.S is going to be a bot. There we go. Yeah, you can see this boss fight is hectic, man. And if you come in here unprepared, E.O.S is going to kick your butt, dude. He's kind of kicking my butt, and I'm prepared for it. There we go. Get some ammo. There we go. Try and fly around the arena and grab some ammo for our laser weapons would be handy. Bit of health there. I don't want to run too far away from these enemies, just in case I need that second wind. Hopefully we'll be okay, though. Come on. There we go. There we go. Nice. Okay, expendable assets is back. That's good. And we can start dealing with him again. Gonna try and focus on the turrets, I think. Maybe I'll get a reload in, try and get one of my glitch things to happen. Throw some quasars as and when. Nice. Get that insta reload. Yeah, the turrets are pretty dangerous, so I would recommend taking those out, especially since dealing damage to the turrets is going to deal damage to E.O.S anyway, so I'd say it's definitely worth doing it that way. Kind of E.O.S, you butt. Oh my god, this guy. I can't see anything. I can't even see his turrets right now. How cool is this guy, man? It's giant Hyperion space station that we're fighting as a raid boss, man. Awesome. Am I just missing that? Is that what was that? Yeah, I was just missing. Okay. I'm actually just insane. God damn, we're using all of our ammo right now. It's fine, it's fine. There we go. Another turret down. There we go. Maybe I'll swap to my anarchist now. Still not dealing much damage to him. What is he weak to in his face? I can't even remember. One would presume, like, corrosive damage, right? But no, he's resisting that as well. He's definitely not weak to corrosive damage, that's for sure. Oh god, we run out of expendable assets as well. That's bad. Oh god, don't die here. Not good, not good. Okay. We can kill one of these glitch guys. Oh, my life's going down so quickly now as well. This is not good, man. Need to hide, wait for expendable assets to come back up. Get some laser stuff. Nice, we have some more laser beam stuff. Oh, please, no. Okay, hopefully we're close enough to that shadow trap clone. I can't even see him. Where'd he go? There. Oof. Okay, expendable assets is back. Nice. Okay, E.O.S, man. There we go, that's what we needed. Get those juicy crits on his face. Okay, he's disappearing. Fair enough. That's fine. Just gonna have to try and not use all of this ammo at once, because we are desperately in need of all of our ammo that we can have right now. He's regenerating his shields, which is a disaster. Make sure to slam. I kind of forget to slam in this game a lot as well, actually. But slamming is very, very handy. Is he back yet? Oh no, Tannis is just angry at us. God, it's been a long time since I fought E.O.S, man, and he is a butt, dude. Holy moly. There we go. That was our second win from having our action skill up, so we've got to be very careful not to die again, really. You see, he is literally pretty much recovered all of his shields. Amazing, dude. Wow. Yeah, targeting routine initiated indeed, dude. You're telling me. Expendable assets is about to run out, which is not good for us. Okay, we should try and play it a little bit safe now. As we're going to be in trouble. Maybe we'll try and drop down here. We did get a little bit of... You know what? I'm going to try and put a rocket on as well. There we go. We got a rocket, and we'll try and get like a glitch hit to happen with the rocket. Would be handy. First, we need our expendable assets up again, else this is going to get rough really quickly. Oh, God. Stop shooting me, E.O.S, please. No. Okay, should be able to get one of these guys. There we go. Nice. Come on, expendable assets. I need you, man. There we go. Try and focus on his eye when he's got it open so we can get those crits. Damn, dude. Oh, wait. We didn't get a second win with our expendable assets. Why? Okay, let's close it again. Fire some rockets at him. There we go. Good damage, good damage, good damage. Huge rocket damage there. Nice. And of course, we get that free chance for rocket ammo, so sometimes we're not even consuming rocket ammo, which is just great for us. There we go. Good damage. Throw a grenade. Okay, he's going to go invisible again. Going to get all of his shields back again. Yeah, dude, this fight really is an endurance fight, man. Oh, we had some rockets there. Give me those. Thank you very much. Try and kill as many of these guys to keep our expendable assets up as much as we can. Trying to keep focusing these guys down as much as we can. Oh God. Nice. Come on, you badass glitch. Did we kill him? We did. Nice. You're back in the sky? He is, yeah. There you go. Get those crits. Nice. Good damage. Good damage. Oh God, we ran out of expendable assets. I didn't even realize that's bad. Okay, I'm just going to keep on jumping and shooting, man. Holy moly, this guy has so much HP. Yep. Luckily, we got swarmers next to us, which should be an easy second win. There we go. Always try and keep your eye out for where the swarmers are, because you are going to need second wins in this fight, man. There we go. I really could do with not dying again, because we're going to be getting very close to instantly dying here. Some health there. Good. Turn the blasters is up. Nice. Get our rocket going. Oh, don't fall in the fire. Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Nice. Good. Come on, E.O.S. Come on, you butt. Oh, huge, huge, huge. Oh, we just got a sick chain of rockets. Nice. Woo. My God, dude. My hands are actually sweating after fighting that boss. Holy moly. Reward me. Give me a luck cannon. Give me a luck cannon for that. What are we going to get? We got a glitch weapon. Last one. Blink. Is that a invader? Is that really an invader? Oh, it's an Omni Cannon. Okay. Don't know why I thought. Is the invader even in the pre-sequel? I can't even remember. Okay, well, we got an Omni Cannon, which is not great, but it's fine. What you kind of want from him is like a laser discer, or the like luck cannon as well is an amazing weapon that you can get from him. But he does spit out quite a lot of loot, so that's cool. Regardless, we did get some glitch weapons. What do we get here? We got a surgical stout, dart sniper. Don't know why anyone decided putting burst fire on a sniper was a good idea, but whoever they are, I don't really want to talk to them. Like, yeah, we got our Omni Cannon. We also did get a drop from a Eclipse over here, which I didn't have time to look at. But that is not a bad Hyperion leverage. Wow, with a Hyperion grip as well. O1L4, M3A2. Not bad, not bad. Okay, there we go. Well, regardless, if my jacks are going to stop respawning every single time, so they're going to stop flashbanging me with every single time they disappear. There we go. Very nice. Wow. Shadow Trap. It was a good fight, bro. It was a good fight. 2 days stand between us and the release of Borderlands 4. We got a machine as well. I didn't even realize that. Nice. I cannot wait, guys. Thank you very much for watching this raid boss kill. I hope you enjoyed this E.O.S fight. I certainly did. It's been a while since I fought this guy. And yeah, I remember why, because E.O.S is a really, really tough boss, but definitely worth taking out if you have the patience and have a good enough build to do so. So that's going to about do it for me today, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. There is a link to my Discord in the description down below. If you fancy joining that, we would love to have you over there. And I will see you tomorrow for another raid boss kill before we get to Borderlands 4. Bye-bye.